The final incarnation of Copter introduced Andy Stafford on lead guitar. Andy played a black Telecaster with humbucker pickups and joined us just in time to make a blistering contribution to the recording of our single Speak. Speak was written around a chord sequence that Simon Robinson came up with. The song features one of Simon's most melodic bass lines and is rightly remembered as the band's standout track.
Speak. It's not that you're helpless, you're just hanging around, but you're not over the hill, not quite yet.
The CD artwork for the Speak single was provided by my old university friend Dan Rickwood, now acting in his professional capacity as Stanley Donwood. To promote the single, Copter made a video with Gogglebox, a group of final year undergraduate students from Gloucester College of Art, led in this project by John Cousins in the role of director. The video includes scenes of the band in pyjamas miming the song at various locations around Bristol. It was a lot of fun to make, and it still looks and sounds great. In the summer of '98, Copter embarked on a short UK tour to promote Speak. By this time, the band was managed by Carla and Drew, a Gloucester-based partnership that helped organise our tour. Drew had music industry experience as the former singer of an indie band called Nylon Bombers. During the tour, we occasionally slept in Martin's transit van at motorway service stations, a scenario which I don't think would be possible now with so much number plate recognition and CCTV surveillance going on in public spaces. In the end, we only lasted a week on tour, as I needed to return home to give my wife some domestic support. Our firstborn child, Harry, was only 5 months old at the time. Before that, I called Tom York from the Wheatsheaf venue in Stoke, believing we were following in Radiohead's footsteps. It was only after our conversation that I realised we weren't playing in the main part of the venue that Radiohead had played in when they were touring Pablo Honey. We were playing upstairs in a small function room supporting a band called Her Majesty's Secret Goblin. For the first year of Harry's life, it was just about manageable to be a parent and an aspiring rock musician. But after a hectic year, I found Copter's work schedule too demanding. We only rehearsed twice a week, but they were the only nights I enjoyed any kind of break away from family and work responsibilities, and I got frustrated with the lack of downtime. Following a visit to my brother in Japan in December '98, only weeks after a very positive gig review in the local press and a demo recording for Elemental Records, I decided to quit the band. Looking back, I'm surprised my mind was made up about this, but it just can't have felt right at the time. The demo session for Elemental Records, a subsidiary of the DreamWorks company, took place in a studio in North London. Where You Feel is a song in several sections. Verse 2 suggests the way the narrator feels before revisiting the chorus once more. Then the song moves into a middle section.
I just want to tell you that I love you before it's too late.
A short guitar break follows, which is distantly echoed throughout the next section.
who doesn't know is left or right.
From here on, the song builds dynamically until it erupts into the final noisy section. This is characterised by a pounding two-note bass part, which Simon replicated on my electric guitar. Simon is so tall that when he recorded the overdub, I remember thinking my SG guitar looked like a toy in his hands. Way You Feel has a unique structure, and narratively the song relies on the various musical sections to make sense of the words. A song like this, I suggest, could only be written by a band, where the musicians' individual parts are developed as an ensemble during band rehearsals.
Trying to remember what you said, how do you feel, is it alright?
You're Different is a song with minimal lyrics, where I channeled my inner Pete Murphy.
I couldn't sleep awake last night, I couldn't sleep awake.
It's an amphetamine rush of a song, which rockets along with the frazzled energy of an insomniac. The band delivered a great performance on this recording, featuring propulsive drumming, infectious lead guitar parts, catchy stops and starts, and dissonant chords all thrown into the mix. Copter's final gig was at the Water Rats in King's Cross, London, in December 1998. On the way home afterwards, Martin's transit van, our faithful workhorse, welded together and lovingly maintained by its owner, broke down on the M4. We made it back to Bristol with an emergency breakdown service, but looking back, it signalled the end of the road for the band.
I